Welcome to Trans Tuesday. Now, I realize that you're seeing this on Wednesday, but this is still a Trans Tuesday, and I've had to shuffle around my schedule because this week has staycation, and I still just want to be talking to you. You also have to forgive me because I'm at the tail end of a spring cold. I hate being sick. Anyway, so for the prompt for today is trans trans guys on YouTube um, talking about their transition, talking about being trans, and I think that played a huge role in my own development or my own transition because one, I was able to see, hey, there are people out there that are like me or similar to me in some aspects, and two, letting me know that there are different avenues of medical transition available, um, and really just showed me that there is a path that has been walked on before me. There are people that have gone before me. There are people that have gone before me and are still around, that are still living, that are getting old, that are living life. And for me, that was very positive. That was very encouraging. Um, sorry. Let's see here. And I think that really gave me the encouragement and the push to really fight for getting onto hormones and keep myself going to work on my medical transition and stuff. And then as those things settled down a little bit more, as I achieved those things, I also became more critical. I think I realized that the trans folks that I was watching that were accessible to me were incredibly white. There were a lot of white trans guys, and as much as there's that single similarity, they still it wasn't the representation that I needed. I realized that uh, there were very few trans guys of color, and I started to look more into that and try to find more um, trans guys of color, trans folks of color, and that also pushed me to like try to make more videos and to talk to you more and to be more critical of like how I am on social media and that also worked in with my conversation within myself on stealth or being out or like if I'm out how do I want to be out and all of this stuff and realizing that for me that representation that being able to do that was important for me to be out to be a trans person of color that was talking about these things sharing my own story that was important and yeah so I think it's important. It has been so important for me to be able to see the journeys of people that have gone before me, and it has also pushed me to sit down in front of this camera and talk to you. Um, so I think, yeah, if you're watching this and you're thinking about documenting your transition or just talking about things that are in your head, like definitely go for it. I think that's so important and have like the more accessible it is for folks to be able to say like, hey, that person looks like me more than just like, oh, we match on the like we're similar in the trans aspect, but like you look like me. You could have a similar backstory to me. We could have commonalities in our narrative on more than just that single identity. Is so important. I think the influence that being able to see other trans folks living in this world, that influence, I don't really know how to describe it, how impactful that is. I remember seeing this photo series of um, older trans folks, and this was at a moment where I was like, will I be able to get there? Will I be able to get old? And I remember sitting down on my computer and looking at this photo series, and it just the like boost it gave me, the fact that like I can and will get there. I can and will get old. I can and will live. I can and will achieve those all of my dreams outside of just my transition. and realizing that I need to be gentle with myself, but also hold myself in my entirety. I think I forgot for a little bit there that um, I think that happened when I was just trying to get on hormones, just trying to get on that work on my medical transition goals, and just working and fighting so hard in that aspect that I forgot that I am a whole person, that I have a whole host of other dreams and a whole host of other passions. And that moment, that just refocused me and brought me back and recentered me. And I think about that when I start to like go off a little bit, and things seem a little bit overwhelming. And so the impact of being able to see other trans folks and other people's stories is it has helped me